we learned that the derivative of a function equals the limit as the parameter h approaches 0. The function evaluated at x plus h minus the function f of x all over h. Now that is the definition of the first derivative. How do we find the second derivative? So in order to find the second derivative, we need to find the first derivative of the function, and then we have to find the derivative of the first derivative. So it is a step-by-step process. You have to find the first derivative, and then the second derivative, and then the third derivative in order. So you cannot find a second derivative in one step. So how do we do that using the definition? So we just plug in the value, limit as h goes to 0. F of x plus h is x plus h squared. You subtract f of x, which is x squared, all over h. Now this is a matter of algebra. So on the top you have x squared minus x squared. You have 2xh left and plus h squared all over h. Now you can factor out the top. Factor out h, you get 2x plus h all over h. Then you will see cancellation. But then what is left is limit as h goes to 0, 2x plus h. Then all you need to do is just substitute h equals 0. And you will have 2x at the end. So this is telling you f prime of x equals 2x. Now we find the first derivative, then we take the derivative of the first derivative to find the second one. So we're going to erase the board. And we will write f double prime of x, and it is equal the limit as h goes to 0, the first derivative at x plus h minus the first derivative at x all over h. Now don't be so afraid of, okay, what is f prime of x plus h? All you need to do is refer back to the function that we just find right here. Okay, it's just telling you the first derivative, and you have to keep track of it, is 2x, twice of the argument, twice of the input. So just 2 times x plus h. Then minus f prime of x is 2x, and then all over h. Then again, it's a matter of simplification. You get 2x plus 2h minus 2x all over h. So you will see some cancellation here. So 2h divided by h, you get the number 2. And that's the answer, because limit of any of a constant equals that constant. So what it tells you is that f double prime of x equals 2. Now you might recognize a pattern here, and this is true when we learn more rules about derivative. And once we learn more rules about how to find a derivative without using the limit process, then it's going to be much smoother to find a derivative of a function.